innings in game 2 today. Leading off at third base, number 17, Carson Waddell. Batting second base, number 24, Brock Johnson. Batting third and catching, number 2, Brock Reinhardt. Batting fourth at first base, number 25, Eric Druckelmeyer. Batting fifth, left fielder, number 12, Hank Hemrick. Batting sixth, designated hitter, number 34, Nolan Drill. Batting seventh in center field, number 3, Brooke Heinen. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 14, Connor Canny. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 4, Dane Schwartz. The battery for the Pioneers in game 2, catching, number 24, Josh Hinojos. And on the mound, right-hander, number 7, Ryan Wilworth.
Only the battery has changed for the Pioneer defense in Game 4. Ryan Wilwer's on the mound and Josh Hinojos behind the plate. Owens at first, Woodley at second, Castillo at third, Sherwood at short, Melendez in left, Olmo in center, Borquez in right, Castillo the DH. Woolworths has only thrown 7 1/3 innings this year. It's been a rough beginning so far. ERA of 19.64. He does have a victory. He's 1-0. This is his 7th appearance, first start. 7 1/3 innings, 12 hits, 12 walks, 13 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .333. So the strikeout number is still high. But 8 wild pitches and 2 HBPs. It's
for the Vikings. Third base, number 17, Carson Waddell.
trying to get him right. He's been an important part of the pitching staff last year he was. First pitch taken for a strike. We are underway. Lineup a little bit different for Grandview. They split up those lefties at the top. Reinhardt hitting third and Hemrick fifth. Not a bad idea from Grandview to try to split up those lefties. The Pioneers have been trying to neutralize them by bringing in Hurtado or Berry in big spots. And now if you're going to do that, you're going to have to face some righties in between them. Into right field. Borquez comes in. One away.
Batting second base, number 24, Brock Johnson.
Brock Johnson now, the 2-hole. Grounded down the third base line, fair ball. Melendez angles over, tries to cut it off, but it'll be a one-out double for Johnson.
Batting third, number 2, Brock Reinhardt.
Reinhardt now dropped one spot in the order to third. Takes ball one. Pioneers won game 3, 19-5. It was a good game for about half of it, and then the Pioneers exploded for 10 runs in the fifth. And then Alex Myers shut the door with 3 scoreless innings. Popped Fallon out of play.
Pat had no chance. He just sits on that's all he does.
Two and one. Bounced over a couple cars. Dio says he's got it. 2 down. Another 4-hole Brokemeyer.
Batting fourth, first base number 25, Eric Bruckemeyer.
Pioneers have already won this series, taking the first 3, but when you have chances for sweeps, those are so devastating for the opponent and leaves with a good taste in your mouth. Even though you win the series and lose game 4, it's like, give me that pitch. You'd love another 19-5 type game and make it easy, but wind's blowing out and Grandview can swing it. Three and one. That's softly into center field. That's going to get down, and Grandview will take a 1-0 lead. Have they scored on the top of every first inning?
That's what I was just thinking. I think
It feels like it, doesn't it?
they've scored in the first, yeah. Batting fifth, left field number 12, Hank Hemrick.
Now Hemrick. They scored in the top of the first in game 1. 1 in game 2. And a single run in every top of the first. It's lofted into left center. Melendez. And they've scored a single run in all 4 tops of the first. Let's see what the Pioneers have done in the first inning.
The Vikings in the top of the first,
1 in game 1.
1 runner left. And after 1/2
3 in game 2.
MNU coming to bat.
4 in game 3. So
The batting lineup for the Pioneers in game 2, leading off in center field, number 9, Brent Olmo. Batting second,
the first inning
number 10, Bryson Sherwood.
success of
Batting
Grandview
third,
has been
fielder, number 27,
immediately answered every
Javi
game as well.
Melendez. Batting fourth, designated hitter number 25, Noah Castillo. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 16, Dio Cornett. Batting sixth, first baseman number 35, Caden Owens. Batting seventh, at second base, number 1, Drew Woodley. Batting eighth, right fielder number 34, Willie Borges. And batting ninth and catching, number 24, Josh Hinojos. The battery for the Vikings in game 2, catching number 2, Brock Reinhardt. And on the mound, right-hander number 7, Logan Smith.
The Pioneer offense this series currently is hitting .453, 6 homers, 30 runs in 3 games. Melendez, Castillo, and Sherwood are hitting at least .500.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Pioneers, center field, number 9, Brent Olmo.
Olmo takes strike 1. From Logan Smith, strike 2. Logan Smith is 2-0. This is his 4th appearance, 4th start. He has a 4.97 ERA. 12 and 2/3 innings, 12 hits, 17 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .261. He's been good this year. 11 walks, that's been a problem, but that's been the only problem. Swing and a miss. It's hard to strike out Olmo.
Batting second, shortstop, number 10, Bryson Sherwood.
Sherwood this series is 6 for 12. That includes an 0 for 4 in game 1. A double, a homer, and 3 RBIs. What is that? Is anyone hearing that dinging? Okay. Two and 1 on Sherwood. Smith working extremely quickly.
Moist did too to start out.
Flared into shallow left.
Down.
That's down for a hit. Single for Sherwood. His next double will be his 60th, an MNU record. Whoops.
Batting third, left field, number 27, Javi Melendez.
Melendez, this series, is 7 for 10 with a double, 2 homers, and 5 RBIs.
Not bad.
Takes strike 1. been a strike all weekend. Not right there, though.
Not with this guy.
That. What is that? Same pitch, same result. It's driven into right field and deep. Good read by Canny out there, 2 down.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, number 25, Noah Castillo.
Delayed steal from Sherwood, and he's caught.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the first, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left.
It's usually really good with those.
After 1 complete inning.
Reinhardt not fooled this time.
1-0.
Let's have another look. I think Sherwood's trying to tell the umpire he didn't get me, but no luck.
Sixth, designated hitter, number 34, Nolan Drill.
Nolan Drill, the 6-hole, leads off the top of the second for Grandview. He's not given that outside corner. The other 3 umpires have this weekend.
He must have read the rule book.
Yeah. What's the holdup here?
It's like Rowers couldn't read what was on the watch.
Eventually, the batter called time there, and the umpire wrote that down as an offensive timeout, which is a thing now. That's outside, and it really is. But we're used to that being called strikes all weekend. About 4 inches outside over the left-handed batter's box chalk. Full count. Got him swinging.
Batting 7th, center fielder, number 3, Brooke Heinen.
How did he like his cereal box there, Dennis?
He was thrilled.
Okay.
He wanted to take a picture with me.
Did you allow that?
Yeah.
You didn't charge him for that? You got to start charging for selfies with people.
Everything, first time, everything is free.
Okay. It's outside. I mean, I kind of like it, but it's going to be a 15-12 game of. That's not called a strike. It's been bad enough with the big strike zones. About fouling out of play, I'll give you some context to that conversation we just had. Public address announcer and national treasure Dennis Troyer is up here. Big Iowa Hawkeyes fan. So, the Grandview kids from Iowa. That misses 3-1. He went down there and asked if there were any Hawkeye fans. And Heinen said, yeah. And DT asked if he'd gotten Caitlin Clark's cereal yet. And he said, no. So DT, this all happened yesterday. That's crushed into left field. And that's Heinen's second homer of the series as he leaves the yard. And it's 2-0 Grandview.
That's 2 today for him, right?
Yeah. And that's courtesy of Dennis Troyer, who gifted him a Caitlin Clark cereal box between games. And Heinen said, let me get a picture with you.
Batting 8th,
Here it is again.
right fielder, number 14,
Hawkeye fan
Connor
Heinen
Canning.
leaves the yard.
Yeah, he's my new favorite Grandview guy.
Okay. DT's got a new favorite Grandview player. I was talking him up all day yesterday. He stood out yesterday to me. I like him too.
Yeah, he did.
Good player.
I like his socks.
Socks,
The way he plays.
college fandom, good center fielder. I didn't give him an error on that one play. I should have probably.
He said, really?
Yeah. I mean, it really hurts the old ERA of his buddies. So
He did want me to tell you thanks.
yeah,
But then the pitching coach was standing right next to him and goes, hey, don't hurt my ERA.
yeah, it really didn't do any favors to the ERAs. Fouled away, 2-2. Made an awesome diving catch in game 1. Backhand towards the fence.
Yep.
I sent those plays to their SID, and you'll probably see them on NAIA Plays of the Week. You ever look at those on Wednesdays?
Do I?
Nasty.
I've never seen him.
DT's not a big Twitter guy.
That is true.
You know,
I'm not even a small Twitter guy.
no. Are you a Facebook guy, though?
I do have Facebook.
So next time you look for NAIA, follow that page or whatever, and then you'll get Plays of the Week on Wednesday.
Number 4, Dane Schwartz.
It might be NAIA SIDA, but I don't know what it is. Like the Sports Information Directors Association of the NAIA. I don't know if that was the best way to play that one. I gotta go E4 on that, right? That's just...
You said E4?
I think you have to.
Okay.
Let's have another look.
Third base, number 17, Carson Waddell.
Dang it. I don't know. I'm willing to discuss that one.
Who are you going to discuss it with?
You.
I didn't see it. I was looking down.
I got him.
Does Preston have an opinion about it? I think Preston's thinking about starting baseball in Europe.
He's not from Europe, but that's fine.
Well, that's true. South Africa.
He's very, further from Europe than we are. So far from Europe. Called strike.
Second base, number 24, Brock Johnson.
I don't know why I said Europe, but
I wonder
this thing came to my mind.
if you're in Hawaii, then maybe you've got a comparison.
I was just swinging a miss on that one.
We got to measure the distance between South Africa and what's the closest European area? Italy? Or
Maybe.
the tip of France there? And then figure out how far California is from Europe and see if we're even close.
Do they have baseball in South Africa? Okay.
Oh, that's destroyed into left field. Johnson stands there and watches it go. And it is 5-0.
Well, there you go. This could have happened in the 6th inning of last game.
I did give Wilwers an error, Woodley an error, so that does matter now.
Okay.
Catcher number 2, Brock Reinhardt.
Well, he just laid into that and enjoyed it.
We better get the whooping sticks out here starting in the bottom of the second. Hey, that's a big bird.
Grounded to second, Woodley handles.
For the Vikings in the top of the second, 4 runs, 2 hits, 1 pioneer error, no runners left, and after 1.5 innings, Grandview 5,
It's a bomb.
MNU 0.
All right. It's about 5,000 miles from South Africa to Italy.
5,000?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long ways.
What's
Is
the...
that northern South Africa or southern South Africa? Johannesburg?
It's 5,000 miles, man. Yeah.
myself? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, from California to Iceland, we're still short of 5,000 miles.
Oh, Iceland's a part of Europe? I thought it was its own little subdivision.
It is, but you got to put it in some continent. All right, let's
Russia.
go
Russia's close, isn't it?
to Iceland.
Yeah.
DT's struggling with geography today.
Fly over the top.
Yeah, I guess you could go straight north, land in Siberia. It's like 40 miles away. If Earth is a globe.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Pioneers and batting fourth, designated hitter number 25, Noah Castillo.
Noah Castillo.
Okay, we're starting our comeback right now.
You're usually in trouble when their 2-hole has a couple at bats, including a homer, before your 4-hole has come to the plate. But 5 runs has not been enough to win a game yet this series. Or I guess game 1 was 5-4. Cued foul. It's 2-1. Stillman says E4.
Okay, good. Because I didn't know what to say.
Brent Barnes says thanks for broadcasting Pioneer Baseball. Base hit says base hit. Leadoff walk.
There you go.
Here we come.
Great. I'm telling you. Dio's getting hot.
Batting fifth, third base number 16, Dio Cornett.
Called strike 1. Oh, and 2 to Cornett. Cornett is 4 for 9 this series. Hanger. Banger. 5-2.
Okay, we're at the over-under. No, we're past that. Help us.
Well, the 0-2 just loopy, nothing ball. Gets hit a long way.
Batting sixth, first base number 35, Caden Owens.
What is that, the ninth home run now?
I haven't been keeping track. Well, I actually have been keeping track, but I haven't been.
Let's see. They hit 2 in the second, and we hit 1, yeah. So I think we're at 9.
That's crushed into right field.
Oh, where'd that go? Oh,
Bangs off the fence. It's going to be a single. That ball was scorched. Wow.
longest singles I've seen.
Here we go. I'm going to show it to you in fast motion. Get out your stopwatch and see how quickly this hits the wall. I'll give you a second to get it
Second
ready.
base number 1, Drew Woodley.
Here we go.
That missed a home run by what, 3 inches?
Bang.
That was a laser. Man.
We should have a new count, right? 0-1.
He already had a premonition where it was going to be.
Woodley is 4 for 11 this series. Could easily be 6 for 11. Had a couple of hits robbed yesterday. That's a foul ball. You should have pretended like it hit him, but nobody thinks that quickly.
Whoops. Come on, Eric. Get better with your toss.
Flared into right. Let's put an error up on the board for the home team.
Batting eighth, right field, number 34, Willie Borquez.
What is the umpire doing when he keeps going with his finger?
Twirly cue.
Yeah.
I think he's calling homers.
Just now, though.
I think he's communicating with
The field umpire?
field umpire on some level.
Okay.
Or no, I know what he's doing.
Tell me to be faster.
No, I know what he's doing.
Coach Thompson was.
He is winding the clock,
Oh, winding the clock.
like restart the clock, kind of a thing. The pitch clock
Yeah, where are we keeping that anyway?
into left center field and deep.
Is that gone? Is that gone? That's gone.
Out of the yard, Borquez makes it 5-4. My goodness. The friendly confines of Dixon Stadium.
Well, let's see. I almost went 11 when you were saying.
Big, strong dude.
Batting ninth,
Gets that up into the wind.
Josh Hinojos.
I should have been more courageous.
Let's get Hinojos on the homer train. What do you think?
Yeah.
2-0. I'll try to get you this replay before he pitches again. Not going to happen.
Somebody's out there collecting the home run balls. Oh, that's Todd. Isn't it?
3-0. Yeah, Todd's got that one. All right.
The construction man, I'll take care of that.
Get your steps in today. 4-pitch walk to Hinojos. That is... He's 1 for 2 on the season.
First runner is Murphin.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Pioneers, number 2, John Murphy.
Here it is again.
Now batting center field, number 9, Brent Olmo.
Well, as soon as I already announced him before you started writing stuff.
Focus on your own job, sir.
Yeah. Circle your fingers.
No, I like that they're a lot more communicative than the softball people.
Oh my goodness. And we're a lot closer to the softball.
Yeah.
We pretend like we're not there. I said, how can you ignore Chad?
Communicative. That's a good word.
That's a college word.
Yeah. The 1-1 to Olmo. Popped him up.
Whoops.
Didn't run that one out either.
Shortstop.
One of these days, someone's going to drop one on purpose.
Bryson Sherwood.
Pick up a double play. It's hard to think about that in the moment, though. Bryson Sherwood. Sky high pop up to center field. Pioneers back in it. It is 5-4.
For the Pioneers, players in the bottom of the second. 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 runner left, and after 2 complete innings. Grandview 5, MNU 4.
And you own me.
Yeah, this was a song back when I was your age.
Yeah.
And I did not know that most, if not all, of the songs of the Eagles and the Beatles were about drugs. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? I didn't know that it stood for LSD.
The girl with
I just thought it was an odd song.
yeah, describing an LSD trip,
Yeah, Lucy.
like a girl with kaleidoscope eyes. That didn't ring any bells.
Nope. I grew up on a farm.
You're like, yeah, I play with kaleidoscopes too. Those are fun.
Listen to the Beatles.
Kaleidoscopes are cool.
Leading off the top of the third for the Vikings. First base, number 25, Eric Brokemeyer.
Eric Brokemeyer, top of the third.
I was sheltered.
Ripped up the middle, base hit. Stillman says Little Red Corvette by Prince is not about a car.
Left field, number 12.
I did a Facebook post about that song.
Wait a minute. Little Red Corvette's not about a car?
Yeah.
Is it about drugs? Man, so much I didn't know.
I'm not a Prince guy. I don't hate him or anything. I just don't care. But I heard that song on the radio like a year ago, and I finally was like, what is this song? I've heard this a lot. I have no idea what he's saying. Into center field, off the end of the bat. Olmo in on a full sprint. Makes the catch at the shoe tops. Fires to first. Just late. Wow. Base runner was in no man's land. So I fired up Shazam and saw that it was Little Red Corvette. And I'm like, this is the famous Little Red Corvette?
Designated hitter, number 34.
C minus.
Drill.
Very difficult to sing along to.
About Little Red Corvette.
Swing and a miss from this fella. Drill?
Drill.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that Doobie Brothers was named after drugs either.
Wasn't that their last Isn't that their last name?
No.
I don't think all of it was named after drugs.
Somebody told me they were.
Right, but you're now in this, you're still sheltered in the Nazarene evangelical bubble that we live in. It's like everything's evil. I don't think all of those songs were about drugs.
Frosted Flakes. They're not evil.
Right.
Pizza's not evil.
All of those 80s hair bands were singing about the devil, according to my parents, when I was growing up.
Oh.
Like, no, those were about drugs, too. We talked about it, Brett. What do you want me to do? That's a good pitch right there. 2-2. Striper. I wasn't allowed to listen to Striper. That's how strict we were in my house. Striper was way too close to the actual rock and roll demonic stuff.
Stripers?
Striper, Christian rock with they looked like beautiful women with spandex on. It's like, what are we listening to here? No Striper for you. They're singing about, salvation and the love of Christ, but no.
Wasn't some famous drummer the drummer for Striper?
I don't know these things.
I don't either.
Yeah, I grew up with Carmen. A lot of Carmen.
Carmen, yeah.
Yeah. The Champion, big time epic song.
Sandy Patty. Brooke Heinen.
I'm back. I'm streaming again. What happened? Okay, I'm back apparently. There was a ball 4 while you were away, I think.
Yes.
I'm back. I'm good. Okay. There was no indication that anything was wrong with my video stream. It all of a sudden just said, your stream has stopped. Yeah. I think the MNU brass shut me down. He's talking about Striper. Get him off the air.
So
3-0.
see, there is a big brother.
Yeah. There's one. We're in the 7-hole of the lineup. This is Heinen. A couple of homers this weekend. A couple of homers today, right?
Yeah.
Is that up? What does he want from me? Let me see.
Right field number
I mean, it's
14,
above the belt, but
Connor Canny.
I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it a ball. What do we got in the pen? It looks like guys are ready to greet him. Is that Henry Hathorn?
Yep.
Does he have music? Drop kick Murphys for Henry Hathorn. Stillman is suggesting we play Striper.
Pitching for the Pioneers, right-hander number 23, Henry Hathorn.
What was Striper's big song? Did they have one big hit? Hanging with the devil. Henry Hathorn, as we get off the rails here. No ERA. He's thrown 1 inning. He allowed 1 hit. And opponents are hitting .250 against him. So they went 1 for 4 with a couple of outs. We need to play some Go for Soda from Kim Mitchell. That's what we need to do. That would be my walk-up. People ask me all the time, what would your walk-up song be? Go for Soda. It's going to be my new answer. I haven't settled on anything. Such a horrible song, but also at the same time really nails me. And it's soda, no alcohol. And I'm against slander and lies, as it turns out, on top of that. So it's just, they may as well have been writing about me. Canny, the 8-hole, bases loaded, 1 out. Hathorn trying to put out the fire. This guy has 3 grand slams this year already. Did that in 1 day. Yeah, I don't like drowning either. Up the middle. Roll it. Oh, it gets by Sherwood. 1 run scores. Here comes another one. 7-4.
Shortstop, number 4, Schwartz.
Throw another ground ball. It's all right. Buries it. Runners move up. Breaking ball. Nice block from Hinojosa. 3-1. Grounded to second. Woodley. Top of the order now, Waddell.
Third base, number 17, Carson Waddell.
There's that generous outside corner we've seen all weekend. Getting at this game now as he's like, it's 3:45. We got a long way to go in this one. Into center field. Olmo tracking. I'll take that.
For the Vikings in the top of the third, 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left. And after
Really
2.5 innings,
grown to appreciate this
Vikings
song.
lead 8-4.
This little moment right here. Incredible vocals. That's just really good. Hall and Oates were exclusively on drugs, and they rip. You make my dreams come true. I've been seeing a lot of clips lately where Hall rips Oates and was like, that guy didn't do anything. I did everything. It's like, even if that's true, just be gracious. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know that until recently. They hate each other. But it's not even a Simon and Garfunkel situation where Garfunkel could really sing and he was special and really they worked so well together. Hall is like, yeah, Oates literally did nothing. He's just a backup singer. Well, why'd you name your band like that then?
Javi Melendez.
It's probably true. Javi Melendez, Pioneers down 4.
Yep, he's opened it up now.
Nathan Torres always takes one pitch to get out to third. You ever notice that?
I think it's because he's finishing his snack.
Yeah, he's just got a style. He's like, yeah, I don't need to be out there for the first pitch. Got things to discuss in here. Melendez good power to right, and they are pitching him away. They might lose one right here. Look at him trying to go that way. Ate himself up there. Two and two. Count runs full. Pitch to hit. Maybe you took a tiny bit off of that one. A little BP fastball, maybe. Another full count pitch. And another hanger. Got it by him. How did that happen?
Designated hitter, number 25, Noah Castillo.
Missed his spot. A little cut on it, maybe? Big out. Called strike one on Castillo. He walked and scored. In play, but trouble. Oh, so many infielders have trouble over there. I've seen good first basemen have trouble over there. I don't know what it is.
I think it's the Tonganoxie split.
It's the Tonganoxie split, according to DT. We'll just leave that there. I don't. Up the middle, 16 hopper. Cornett, 1-for-1 with a homer.
Third base, number 16, Dio Cornett.
Jam shot, pop up. Oh, that's a really nice inning from Smith. Cuts through the heart of the MNU order, a 1-2-3 inning.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of
That
the
might
third.
be our first.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 complete innings in the
And a
books.
shutdown inning after they put up a 3-spot.
Pioneers 4. Started to say shortstop. Then I was going to say
Correction.
and then I couldn't get either one of them.
First pitch to Johnson is ball 1. Unleashed a furious 3-run homer earlier this game. Chop to third, Dio. Did he keep his hat on that whole time too?
Wow.
Legit.
But she's using bobby pins.
A double and a homer for Johnson before that ground out.
Catcher number 2, Brock Reinhardt.
Called strike 1 on Reinhardt. Got a nice email from his parents thanking me for the good broadcast. Go ahead and forward that to T. Garrett if you would. Give me some love. He only hears the complaints in our department. E6.
E6. And a courtesy runner.
Number 5, Stalder. Courtesy running at first.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Vikings, number 5, Bryce Stolder. Now batting, first base, number 25, Eric Brokemeyer.
Big loopy curveball snaps in there for a strike. It's 0-1. I've learned that that's basically an 80s job, is to field complaints.
Yeah, I started calling them.
So whenever you have something good to say about the athletics department, let them know those two. That's smashed into right field. Borquez made a nice read on it. Is number 50 on deck a new guy? I don't recognize him. Or he's back in the dugout now.
Hank Hemrick.
Number 50, Zeke Balderas. He would be a new guy if he comes in.
Grounded. Foul. Runner goes. Grounded to first. Owens was able to at least get a glove on it, but first and third, 2 down.
Single.
Yeah.
Yep. So we've got a new DA.
Balderas. First name, Eric?
Zeke.
Zeke. So is he?
What's on the lineup card?
Is his first name Ezekiel?
Yeah.
Ezekiel Balderas. He's 3 for 7. I think he hit once yesterday, didn't he? I don't know. Maybe not.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 50, Ezekiel Balderas.
I heard somebody call him Zeke. I'll call him that next time.
Runner goes. Pitch misses way up and in. 2-0. Come on, Henry. Keep him at 4. Ahead of us. Doing what? Rip down the line. Foul. 2-2.
Get out of the way, go.
Into left field and down. 2 more runs are going to score. Balderas comes through, and it is 10-4. A couple of more unearned runs, as it happened with 2 outs after the error.
Center field, number 3, Brooke Heinen.
That's ripped into left field. That's down.
Right field, number 14, Connor Canny.
Number 31 is throwing in the bullpen. Don't know who that is off the top of my head. Jackson Noland. He's thrown 1 inning this year. Into right field, Borquez.
For the Vikings in the top of the 4th, 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 Pioneer error, 2 runners left, and after 3.5 innings, Vikings 10, Pioneers 4.
10-4. It's only the bottom of the 4th. It feels like Coach Thompson isn't going to use the high leverage relievers unless we close the gap a bit, and I don't know who's available, but we have a quick turnaround this week as we've got Peru State on Friday. It is 4 days rest still, so it's not like the big leagues where a day off, reset your bullpen, but so, 4 days off isn't let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It is just 3 days off. But 4 days for the yesterday's arms. So depending on how the offense responds,
Leading off,
it might be Hathorn and Nolan the rest of the way here,
first base, number 35, Caden
which is
Owens.
great to get them experience and opportunity as well. Caden Owens takes ball 1. Good pitch. Full count. Little stoinker to second. Was that on his hands or off the end of the bat? Let me have a look. Okay.
Second base, number 1, Drew Woodley.
I still can't tell. Need to upgrade my cameras. First pitch taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Woodley, coming into this game, was 4 for 11 this series.
Right fielder, number 34, Willie Cortez.
Gets behind Borquez. Woodley takes second. It's a 1-0. Let's start getting back into this game right here. He was 2-0 and 3-1 to Owens. Got out of that situation. 4-pitch walk to Woodley, and now 2-0 to Borquez. Can the Pioneers make him pay? Good take, but good pitch.
Well, he has definitely opened up his strike zone.
Scored it into left field. Woodley had to hold. It's good to see Borquez getting some good contact that would make an already potent lineup extremely dangerous. Josh Martinez pinch hitting.
Number 26, Josh Martinez.
Martinez got a hit in game 3. So he's 2 for 6 on the season. Three and 1. I just saw a conversation with the second baseman and center fielder. On the 3-1 count, Johnson signaled to Heinen, hey, deepen up a little bit. And Heinen yelled back in, if he hits it hard, it's deep anyway. I'm not giving up a blooper.
He did say between games that they were not going to play deep anymore.
Yeah, there's really no reason to. If it's hit in the air with authority, it's out of the yard. You may as well cut off the bloopers, and it's a pretty good idea. We're going to... We're re-entering Hinojos, and then courtesy running for him. Have to go through the rigmarole. So the Pioneers have loaded the bases with one out, top of the order, chance to cut into this deficit. Olmo without a homer all season, but he's got
Now
juice.
batting center field, number 9, Brent Olmo.
Brent with 2 T's. I feel like his parents were like, I like Brent, I like Brett. Let's combine them. Foul out of play again. Murfin at first. Borquez at second. Woodley at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Uh-oh. Grounded to second. 4, 6, and he's safe at first. Johnson had a little bit of trouble getting that out of his glove. And that keeps the inning alive and brings home a run.
Shortstop, number 10, Bryson Sherwood.
Sherwood now, first and third, 2 down. And Smith jumps ahead, 0-1. Ooh. He's called that one a couple times on righties. I don't think so on lefties yet. The 1-2. Into center field, tailing away. He can't see it, and that's down for a hit. Olmo held at third. Sherwood with his MNU career record 60th career double.
That is Bryson Sherwood's 60th career double at MNU. He's the new MNU doubles record holder. Now batting, left fielder number 27, Javi Melendez.
I'm shocked we didn't score. I guess it didn't get past the outfielder, but it was up there forever. Up the middle. 2 more runs are going to score. Here comes Olmo. Here comes Sherwood. Pioneers are back in the game. That'll do it for Smith. Wow. And that little tiny fumble at second base on Olmo's potential double play ball has led to 3 more runs. 4 maybe, I don't know. What was it? A run on that play,
Yes.
then Sherwood, and then 2 more. We talked about it all day. Those little things, the walks, the bloopers, the errors. That's the difference in days like today. Noah Castillo steps in. It's tying run at the plate. Wolver pitched a little bit yesterday. Castillo 0 for 1 this game with a walk and a run scored. Up the middle. That's through. Tying run on base for Dio Cornett. Dio's 1 for 2 at 2 RBIs and a run scored. He homered. I would say like he homered in the second, but I have no idea when it happened. Probably was the second, though. Brent Barnes will be here for the Clark games. Are you a... You've got to be Ryan's uncle. Popped up. Run to first.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the fourth, 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors, 2 runners left. And after 4 complete innings, Vikings 10, Pioneers 8.
Jackson Nolan in the game. How about left field? This is when sometimes they'll bring in Maple if Melendez gets stranded. Doesn't look like they're doing that this time.
Hines going back out.
Jackson Nolan has no ERA, no record. 1 appearance, 1 inning. And nothing happened. No hits, no runs, walks, no batting average. Just a clean inning. We'll take a couple of those. Looks a little bit like a crossfire action here. I haven't seen him pitch before.
Left-hander, number 31, Jackson Nolan.
It's not quite Madison Bumgarner, but he kind of gets into that position when he's about to sling it in there. Is that a good comp? Mad Bum gets his arm back earlier. But the rest of it's pretty close. I feel like Mad Bum would get lit up in the NAIA.
Leading off the top of the 5th for the Vikings, shortstop, number 4, Dane Schwartz.
9-1-2 due up for the Vikings. Called strike 1. Yeah, not 2014 Mad Bum. Talking about 87 with a weak changeup, Mad Bum. Now he'd still do fine. Lefties who throw 87 with decent changeups do pretty well at this level. The 1-2 to Schwartz. Thought about it. Got him swinging.
Third base, number 17, Carson Waddell.
Grounded right at Woodley. 2 down. Nice bat throw. Did you see that? Led him perfectly.
Second base, number 24, Brock Johnson.
Watch this. He just doesn't even break stride. Flips the bat back to Schwartz is on his way to the dugout. It's worthy of a look. We'll show it to you again. There's ripped into right field. Sorry, there you go. All right, check it out. That's just pure.
Catcher, number 2, Brock Reinhardt.
I think that's the first base runner Nolan's allowed in his MNU career. Retired the first 5 he saw. Little bloop. Come on, get there. Theo's there. Jackson Nolan's like, what's so hard about this?
For the Vikings in the top of the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 run allowed. And after 4.5 innings, Grandview leads 10-8.
Caden Owens leads off the bottom of the 5th, takes ball 1 from Wolver. Juno. Into left field, down the line, deep. Nice sliding grab there. Thought that was going to be a double for sure.
Second base, number 1.
Oh, what's funny about that ad that we just showed is that the Missouri Valley portion is actually us scoring at Missouri Valley. So back that up and check that out. I always like waiting for that part of the commercial. Women's soccer. 1-1 on Woodley. Drew's 0 for 1 this game with a walk and a run scored. Pickleman's player of the game from Game 1 was Noah Castillo. Chopped foul. This was a little bit higher, so we'll see. Full count. Pioneers need a base runner to bring up Borquez the tying run. Flared into right field and short. Second baseman's there. A couple of nice catches to start this inning.
Right field, number 34, Willie Borquez.
Borquez is 2 for 2, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. He has a homer. He was the 4-hole in the first handful of games this season. He had a rough patch, finds himself in the 8-hole, and everyone else is super hot. The Pioneer team OPS was flirting with 1,000 before today. I'm sure it's there now. Oh, that is a mile high. That's going to be tough for whoever settles under that. Eric had no chance, and that's going to be an infield double for Borquez. That's awesome. A double to the pitcher's mound. Read that in the stats, and that's true. The pitcher goes, "That's you, Eric?" Eric's like, "Oh." Yeah, that's how you run out of pop-up. We had this problem in the first game. Like, me? What do you mean, me? That's too high. Hinojos takes strike 1. Little tapper back to the mound.
base, number 25, Eric Brockemeyer.
4-5-6 due up for the Vikings. Jackson Nolan in his second inning of work. Trying to keep the Pioneers right here, down 2. Full count.
Must be done hauling dirt for today.
The full count pitch to Brockemeyer, ripped into left field. He can swing it, man. That's going to get to the fence and be a leadoff double for the Vikings. There's a lot of guys I like on this team. And remember, this team played at Nationals last year. They made it to an opening round, winning the conference tournament last year. Swing and a miss from Himrick. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I don't think Himrick saw either any of those 3 sliders, sweepers, whatever they were.
Designated hitter, number 50, Zeke Balderas.
That's tough to get a good hitter like that swinging 3 times in a row. Who do we got coming up now?
Burbach was warming up.
Looks like it might be Burbach time as we're playing matchups again. Good job, Jackson Nolan. He's earned himself another spot, another opportunity, I'm sure. You got a lefty who can throw strikes, get some swings and misses. That'll play. Burbach comes in. He's been a bright spot out of the pen. ERA of 2.89, no record. This is his 8th appearance. 9 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 11 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 176 against him.
Pioneers right-hander, number 33, Logan Burbach.
I appreciate Logan Burbach's perseverance. I remember in the 2022 postseason, he didn't throw one pitch after being a somewhat regular player. And then last year wasn't one of the featured guys out of the bullpen. Let's see what kind of got some innings, but stayed with it. Let's see. And this year, in the 9 innings that he's gotten, he's been effective, and now he's in there in high leverage spots. Wow, his headshot is really something. He's got the weird connected mustache with the mutton chops. Long curly hair under the shoulders. I'm sure his mom's got that one framed. Hey, through 32 innings his first year. Good numbers. Fewer hits, more strikeouts, and a good batting average against. Went 5-0 in relief. 2023. Decent numbers again with the innings, hits, and strikeouts and BA against. ERA over 6. But stuck with it, despite not getting the time that he probably wanted. Oh, Logan's mom is in the chat. Did not frame that headshot. Logan's one of my guys that works in the football press box, too. He runs the video board at ODAC.
Big Bears fan.
They don't let idiots do that kind of thing, so. One thing we can say about Logan Burbach, not an idiot. 0-1 to the DH Balderas. Had a 2-run single his last time up. That misses away. 1-1. Big Bears fan. I grew up a big Bears fan. It's been easy to make the switch. Let me say that. The 2-1 into center field. Olmo tracking. Runner moves to third. There are 2 outs.
Here's my guy.
Center field, number 3, Brooke Heinen.
Heinen's had a good day. 2 for 2 this game. With a homer. He homered last game. Popped up. Borquez. Nice. Let's go. Top of the order for the Pioneers, down by just 2.
Top of the 6th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. And after 5.5 innings, Grandview 10,
Sherbinski into the game to face the top of the Pioneer order.
Vikings, right-hander number 26, Drew Sherbinski.
Pioneers have scored 4 runs every other inning and are due for another one.
Number 9, Brent Olmo.
That would be nice. It's slashed into left center and over his head to the fence. Olmo, a leadoff double, and the Pioneers are cooking early in the bottom of the 6th. You got to think the Grandview dugout is like, good Lord, is there ever a break?
Sherwood.
Can we ever get a couple easy outs in a row? Not with this lineup. Doesn't seem like it. Sherwood lifts. Shallow center.
Left field number 27, Javi Melendez.
Again, a big out. Sherwood unable to even move the runner there. So even if you're going to chip away this inning, that puts a damper on that notion. But Pioneers are looking for a leadoff double and then 3 shots to tie it, basically. Just a little bit behind that one was Javi. Tried to gas him up. I think it feels like it's pretty good velocity from Sherbinski. He's got a 2.57 ERA. This is his 4th appearance. He's thrown 7 innings, struck out 7. Six walks. Opponents hitting 150 against him. The 2-2. Launched into center. Shallow, however.
Designated hitter number 25, Noah Castillo.
Noah Castillo now, tying run, still at the plate. Can't imagine they're gonna give him anything inside here. Not on purpose anyway. What was that? What was that? That looked like it dipped. I won't miss it, don't worry. Nope, just a heater by him. Pretty shocking, frankly, after a first pitch double. 3 easy outs after that.
1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left, and after 6 complete innings, Vikings lead 10-8. Yeah, we didn't even advance the
Sure would a lot.
8-9-1 due up for the Vikings in the top of the 7th. Wow. That got Hinojos pretty good, apparently. Let's see. Yeah, right in the forehead. It rocks you pretty good. Doesn't necessarily hurt. It's more surprising than anything. And you're like, okay, here we go. I'm alive. I have Grandview with 11 hits and us with 10. Not that it's of crucial importance. 1 and 2 on Canny.
Yeah, I have us with 10. And Grandview with 11.
2-2.
Is that a ball?
Yep. Got him swinging.
Shortstop, number 4, Dane Schwartz.
Schwartz takes ball 1. Ripped up the middle. Falls in front of Olmo for a 1-out single. Top of the order now for the Vikings.
Third base, number 17, Carson Waddell.
Pioneers will have Cornett, Owens, and Woodley, followed by Borquez. In the bottom of the 7th, Burbach trying to keep it right here at a 2-run game. Uh-oh. Nope, off the end of the bat. Oh, he missed that one. 2 outs for Johnson.
Second base, number 24, Brock Johnson.
He's 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored and 3 RBIs. A double and a homer. Popped up. Woodley needs to help. Nice. Woodley's going to tie it in the bottom of the 7th too, so be prepared for that.
For the Vikings in the top of the 7th, no run. Hey, here we go.
Let's do this.
7th inning rally.
Cornett, Owens, and Woodley to
Leading
face
off the bottom of the 7th for the Pioneers. Third base,
Sherbinsky.
number 16, Dio Cornett.
Pioneers need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Be a fun way to cap this weekend.
Be a dagger for the Vikings, though.
He's just running to first. He's like, that hit me. He's the only one who thought so. Nice try, Dio, I guess.
Hey, he tried to sell it.
Yeah. He may have felt the breeze go by a button on his shirt or something. Yeah, that may have clipped his shirt. It didn't make any noise, though, so that's what the umpire's going to go on. Ooh, how did he take that?
No.
If you're taking 2-0 like you look to be, I think you might be taking 3-1 as well. Down by 2. Yeah, there you go.
Would you say a walk, a double, and
Let's see. Sure. I just said that's a possibility.
First base, number 35, Caden Owens.
Owens needs to keep the ball off the ground in this situation. Misses away 1-0. Two and 0. Three and 0. I guess Dio answered that age-old question of what happens if you just run to first after ball 2. It's like, what are they going to do about it? Well, the ump says, come back here. 3 and 0. There we go. Here we go. Let's go. What do you do as the Pioneers here? Do you bunt with Woodley? Do you take 3 cracks at a 3-run homer? Risking double plays and whatnot. Do you bunt? I don't know.
how good of a bunter is Woodley?
Woodley's a good bunter. He bunts for base hits occasionally. I wouldn't hate that option. They're bringing in a new pitcher. So,
Okay, we got a pinch runner at first base,
yep.
Murphy.
That's Owens' first sub, right? He can come back in.
Running at first base for the Pioneers, number 2, John Murphy.
Okay. Can we see a number on this guy?
11.
11,
11.
11. Who's 11? Knocking stuff over and everything.
Stole.
Josh Stoll.
Josh Stoll has an 11.25 ERA. He's 0-2. This is his 4th appearance. He has 2 starts. He's thrown 8 innings, 15 hits, 5 strikeouts, and opponents hitting .395 against him. So, small sample size doesn't mean much, just means that he hasn't dominated quite yet.
Now pitching for the Vikings, right-hander, number 11, Josh Stoll.
Now, what you want to do is keep Dio close to second and don't get picked off or anything fun as they bring in a new pitcher and set up a infield pickoff play or something. So these base runners need to be aware. Murphin, good speed at first, is the tying run. Dio exists at second.
Now batting, second base, number 1, Drew Woodley.
I don't know what to do here offensively.
Well, let's see what they decide.
No sign of a bunt. Ball 1. You also have to think about the 9-hole.
Yeah,
Because if you bunt Woodley, they can walk. I don't know if they would. They could walk Borquez and face the 9-hole and try to get that situation, which favors them. But then you got Olmo and Sherwood to worry about. I don't know what to do.
You've already used Martinez.
Oh, no. Infield fly rule. Big first out.
and now they can't pitch around Borquez. Right field, number 34, Willie Borquez.
Borquez has had a good day. 3 for 3, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, including a homer. He's got 2 today. His third would walk us off. swings through a high breaking ball, 0-1.
Yep, Maple's on deck.
Into right field and deep. Back to the track, to the wall. Ball game! Pioneers win it! Willie Borquez with a 3-run bomb. And the Pioneers sweep the Vikings.
Touch all the bases, boys. Touch all the bases. The Pioneers in the bottom of the
That's
seventh,
awesome.
They scored 3 runs and win game 4.
Ouch.
It's Peru State next weekend, right?
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
12.
Is it first pitch is 12?
Yes. Both days.
The Pioneers will be back
Here it is
in
again.
action this weekend, Friday and Saturday.
A high heater, and he tattooed it.
For a 4-game series.
Oh, I wish I had camera 3
Friday
today.
and Saturday have a 12 o'clock first pitch start.
So sad.
Wow. Winning pitcher Burbach. Losing pitcher
That guy.
would be Stoll, right?
No, the guy who threw. Yeah, stole.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Wow.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Showed up for it.
What showed up just in time for the walk-off?
I did.
I'm off.